has copyright struck Kato on 2 separate occasions. Now, Kato or Cato is what is wrong with me? Why am I saying Kato? Cato. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. Cato Cato posted 2 separate calls, and one call was was the further call, or it was titled further, and the other call was called titled Dib Rose. Now, I listened to the Dib Rose call. I did not listen to the further call. Did not listen to it. The Dib Rose call um had, or Spar Danger, yes. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe it's Spar Danger. I thought it was further. But um the Dib Rose call, I listened to it. The Dib Rose call has Peaches. I think I remember hearing Coyote Lovely in the call. Um it had the same usual suspects before Peaches and Lio fell out of touch, and the bridge was burnt between the two of them, right? I listened to the Dib Rose call, and I didn't have issues with that call whatsoever. They were being kind of mean to Dib Rose. They were being kind of rude, but I didn't have issues with it because this guy is a freak. He's just horrible. He's absolutely horrible. Uh, is Dib Rose someone who recorded the Rosa call? No. Hey, your opinion. I like your name, your opinion. Dib Rose is a freak. They're a degenerate. They I don't want to go too much into detail because the victim is asked not to like air out their story. So I want to respect what the victim's wishes are. But they did some. They're a degenerate. They're horrible, absolutely horrible. Um, Super disgusting behavior. Peaches and Lio were like calling it out. They were calling it out in a toxic kind of way, but I don't have issues with that call because Dib Rose is a freak. Like I seriously think that person is a PDF file, right? So I don't have issues with Lio and Peaches being absolutely horrible to this Dib Rose person because they're just super disgusting. Their behavior is inexcusable. It's indefensible. It's just horrible. So when I listened to the call, it wasn't that bad. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. Lio struck it because apparently he's within his legal right to, which is a lie. That's clearly not true. Hey, Lavishly. He also struck it down because the victim asked that call not be released for whatever reason, right? I was supposed to have a conversation with Queen Serafina yesterday because I approached Queen Serafina and asked her, why didn't you, because Kato put out the video, but Kato said while they were putting out the video, or Kato, while they were putting out the video, they were saying like they were criticizing Queen Serafina for not taking action. And I kind of like was just like, well, why wouldn't Queen Serafina take action on this? Because this call is pretty horrible. I mean, it's obvious that this guy is a PDF file or a predator, right? I had approached Queen Serafina and asked why she hadn't take action on it. And I'm supposed to have a conversation with her. I didn't follow up with her last night because I was in my mood of not talking to people. And I'll follow up with her and get the real reason why. But I think legitimately Queen Serafina had a reason why she didn't go after it. So I'll provide context later on when I do have the conversation with Queen. but I think there was a legitimate reason as to why Queen didn't cover it. Strider fan says, Leah, I think the biggest issue everyone has with Lio part in the call was Lio told Dib to delete everything, socials basically letting him go in the process and internally or not. So I do see where you're coming from with that. I wouldn't have told I wouldn't have told that person to like delete their social media, but I do get where Lio did ask them to do that because they don't want them around children anymore. Um, but I think when you go and ask somebody to delete their social media and they're a PDF file, right? You're just further causing the issue of potentially that or of the PDF file potentially making newer social media accounts under a new alias, and they could potentially go after more children that way or more minors that way on the internet. So I do get what you're saying. To be honest, I'm not caring about the Senate berating Dib in a call, but I think engaging in those kinds of calls almost always do damage and make the situation worse. Yeah, I could see that. I I don't disagree. I literally do not disagree with how toxic um Lio and Peaches were. And that's because Dib is an absolutely disgusting person. Like I said before. But let's go over it because Kato tweeted this and said, "Oh, you know what? Let me further. Let me make sure I have the correct you know what? Let's just go to my profile. Um cuz I have it in order. But let me scroll down. Colton made like a an appearance and commentary, so it kind of stopped the Lio coverage for a second. It was very hilarious with what Colton went through. But anyways, so I found this out. I think I saw Kato's tweet and I screenshotted this, right? And I source credited Kato, right? Because I don't want to take like their credibility away. Oh my god, my stuttering is just so bad. Um So Cato had gotten this letter that says, "Hi, evil Canadian 6969. We received a copyright removal request for your video based on applicable copyright law. We removed your video from YouTube." So then it's the further call, yes, and then the spar danger call. So I was incorrect. Uh, I was incorrect. It's the spar danger call and the further call. Um, and one of these calls contained Dib's confrontation, right? You can clearly tell it's Lio striking the channel. Lio thinks he's within his legal right to do it. He's not. He literally is not. So I said, if that, and I didn't want to be like, the reason why I wrote this tweet is because I didn't want to be super accusatory because I didn't know, in fact, this was Lio's email. So this could have been somebody else posing as Lio Convoy. So I didn't want to be super, super, super duper accusatory. It's a bad move to um, make accusatory statements like that, right? So I said, if that's true, at Lion Man Mad is going around copyright striking calls that he doesn't want out. He's not going to like the end result of his actions by false copyright striking creators that are smaller than him. Literally, Kato has just barely hit the 100 mark on their channel. So I think it's absolutely shitty that Lio, somebody of 17K, whom of which has also been copyright struck falsely, definitely knows that it's a shitty thing to do or shit. Yeah, it's a shitty, scummy thing to do as a YouTube creator to other YouTube creators, right? Um, went and did the thing that he is very much against, right? I believe he's gotten copyright struck in falsely in the gaming community, and he is very much gone on his little soapbox and said, "Oh my God, I'm being false copyright struck. It's just horrible. Oh my God, yeah." But you're like willing to do this to like Cato, somebody that has like not even 100 subs. You are a shit person. Absolutely, absolutely shit. So then I wrote to those that talk to Lio and also criticize him at the same time. I'm expressing a conversation should happen in the Thunderdome about this. I'm also demanding that Lio prove that he didn't strike Cato by showing his full reporting history on stream or in a public setting. Again, because I didn't know 100% that email was Lio's, right? So I didn't want to be super accusatory. Then, then it was proven that Lio actually did struck Cato, right? Um, so Slug is in the Cat Slayer Discord. I don't like Angry Slug. Angry Slug doesn't like me. I think Angry Slug is a clout shark, right? He's a piece of shit. Um, Slug likes to laugh at me because I sit here and make the accusation that Angry Slug and Lio are best friends. And Angry Slug is like, oh my God, no, I'm not best friends with Lio Convoy, Leah. Haha, you're stupid, right? And it's like, bro, you're in the fucking Cat Slayer. Like, fuck off. Fuck off, Angry Slug. Full fuck off. But not surprised that the Cloud Shark, Angry Slug, is somehow involved in this situation. Because Cloud Shark, Angry Slug, has to get his fucking clout. So Slug says, Lio Convoy, dude, did you copyright strike the calls and such? And then shows the Cato letter. Wanting to ask because people will weaponize this and it'll cause a Streisand effect. It literally did. Slug is actually correct here. But I think it's still super hilarious that Slug would like me to believe that he's not best friends with Lio Convoy, right? And Lio Convoy sucks and oh yeah, boo Lio Convoy. Let's cover Lio Convoy on my channel, right? Let's call him an idiot. He literally, Angry Slug, does this shit for views. He does. If you want to sit here and say, I'm in it for views, Angry Slug is 100% in it for views. Okay? 100% in it. And I think it's also hilarious that Angry Slug in the Cat Slayer is fucking advising Lio on what to do and how narratives will go if something does happen or if it does come out that Lio Convoy did strike Cato, right? I think this statement right here from Angry Slug is specifically interesting. Wanting to ask because people will weaponize this and it'll cause the Streisand effect. Hey, Slug, do me a favor. Why do you care? Why do you care, Angry Slug? I thought you weren't friends with Lio Convoy, Angry Slug. What is this? You're lying. You are lying. I don't like it. This is why I don't believe shit that comes out of Angry Slug's mouth, guys. Never. Don't fucking believe this guy. Ever. I don't believe shit that he says. So then, Lio responds, well, somebody says, to be frank, you aren't wrong at all. It happened, unfortunately, to Dark Tuber Plagued Moth. Oh God, fucking Plagued Moth. I hate that fucking guy. I hate Plagued Moth as of recent. Then Lio says, yup, because it broke copyright or copyright. I didn't strike them because I didn't want them out. So it didn't break copyright. Lio's lying right here. I don't know why Lio's lying right here because I was sent a screenshot per requested by Lio. Somebody sent me a screenshot, right? Absolutely freaking funny. Super funny. Let's show the screenshot. Oh, that's not the screenshot. Let's show the screenshot. Where is it? The reason why. So, Lio wanted me to see the screenshot, requested that somebody sent this to me. Somebody did send it to me, and I'm not going to put their name into the mix because, they're not really justifying or arguing for copyright striking people. Queen Serafina isn't either, right? So I'm not super mad. I'm not even at all mad at people, right? Besides Lio. The victim says, "You do not have consent or my permission to post my name or voice on social media. I'm giving you 24 hours to remove this, or I will report you to the authorities and my lawyer. Conduct yourself accordingly." So this is bullshit, okay? This is bullshit. I'm not buying it. Then Cato says, God, I hate that I stutter so much. Maybe if I drink coffee, I won't stutter as much. Um, I hate that I stutter. Um, Cato says it was done in a public call in a public server. Then somebody says womp womp. Then the victim says, "I am the one who was labeled specifically as victim. I never gave anyone permission to post this. Take this video down, or else, like I said, contact the authorities and contact my lawyer." Then Cato says, "Blink, have fun with that." Right? So this screenshot, Lio Convoy sent the screenshot to somebody and was like, "Hey, pass this to Leigha." Well, I don't know what was exactly said in the conversation because I wasn't present in that conversation. So don't direct quote me on this. I'm just summarizing what happened. Okay. This is speculative. But Lio was like, "Hey, send this to Leigha. This will show why I copyright struck the video." Right? This is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. Even if this conversation took place, and even if Cato was like, "No, I'm not budging. I'm keeping the video up." Lio, that doesn't justify you going and copyright striking people. Okay? What the person should have done was privacy strike that person because it uses their voice and their image. Privacy strike. You, Lio, don't have any right to go around copyright striking this. So if you're going to go and say, "Oh, well, this is in the name of standing up for the victim," you can take you standing up for the victim and fuck off with that. Because that person should have the proper way to have gotten this done was to privacy strike the video and let YouTube decide if it was violating privacy. But no, Lio Convoy has to be the dumb idiot that he is. He can't just fucking stop. He can't stop, guys. He's a locale. He's got to keep going. He has to be the dumb fucking idiot that he is and file a false copyright strike, right? Beckett was able, because he did it twice. He filed 2 copyright strikes against Cato, right? A third one would have gotten their channel terminated, right? So then Beckett, the greatest person that he is, and I really appreciate Beckett for doing this. Beckett had a very, I'm sure it was very high energy conversation. I'm not going to put X to doubt on that. I hope that conversation was recorded. I'd love to go over that conversation on a live stream one day, but whatever. If it wasn't, it wasn't. That's totally fine. Beckett had a high energy conversation with Lio and got Lio to retract the first copyright strike. Lio, if you know what's good for you, you will retract the second one. That's all I'm going to say. If you know what's good for you, retract the second one. Retract it. You are not within your legal right to copyright strike this individual. Okay? Capiche? Because if you believe you are within your legal right with copyright striking Cato, because this call took place in the Senate or wherever the fuck it was, and you feel like you have a legal right to copyright strike calls that take place in Discord, then by using your logic, because apparently, this is how fucking insane Lio's argument is. By using your logic, people that you have done Discord calls with, that you have posted on your channel, could then in turn, using your logic, have the legal right to copyright strike you, Lio Convoy, because you are posting their call on your YouTube channel. And I'm sure they don't want the call on the fucking YouTube channel. So Lio, if you're listening, your logic does not make sense. You do not have a legal right. I'm gonna stress this to you again. You are not an attorney, so don't act as one, okay? Because your legal arguments when it comes to your actions are so fucking stupid. They are so dumb. I implore you, if you want to go and make legal arguments and act like a fucking dumbass, because you already are, any legal argument that you make is just fucking stupid, right? I implore you to go to school, get your jurisprudence, and then you can argue like a lawyer. Until then, sit down and shut the fuck up. Don't speak about the law as if you know the law or as if you are the expert of the law, because you are not. You are not, and we have seen plenty of instances, sir, of you getting legal arguments incorrect. You can't even get the meaning of assault or the meaning of threat correct. Okay, buddy? Again, if you want to go on your YouTube platform and argue like an attorney, I highly suggest you get your jurisprudence. Okay? Go get licensed as an attorney. Until then, shut up. Retract the copyright strikes. So then, it doesn't stop from there. Doesn't stop. Does not stop. Colton stuff. Cato tweets again and says, I have 2 copyright strikes now. And this is the second one. The second notification of Lio striking the further call, the Spar Danger call, and then added the Dib Bros call. I at first thought it was just the Dib Bros call. But Lio and his dumb actions have proved me incorrect. It's so super funny. So, what did Ponder do again? So Ponder is like just as toxic as Lio. Ponder had a call recently with Sasu Frasu where Ponder tried to act as a licensed therapist and they were able to get Sasu to admit things that were very dark. And then when things went very dark in the Discord call because Lio and company don't know what the fuck they're doing, they kind of just dropped them and banned them from the server. Ponder was more than happy to participate in that. You're going to see a video from me, by the way, further talking about Ponder. Ponder is not off my radar. You are going to see a video from me in regards to the Sasu call and criticizing Ponder because Ponder's not getting away with this shit. So then I tweet, Lio actively taking down videos that are highlighting a known predator, BTW. Lio and Peaches both know Dib Rose wanted to invite a minor to their hotel room alone to film a horror scene with a rope because it was discovered in the call. And then I say, yo, Lio, Lion Man Bad, thought you wanted to protect vulnerable people, Mr. Predator Hunter, because Lio's huge value in life is, oh my God, I got to protect the vulnerable people. Got to protect them. Dude, stop. Full stop. Stop. The only people that you should be protecting in this world is your wife, okay? And yourself. Or your immediate family. Stop taking on the role of Batman in the internet and being like, oh my God, I have to protect these people. No, fuck off. They can protect themselves. And if they can't protect themselves, then they should be off the internet. Super fucking cringe that Lio does that. So then I write, to any of you fuckers that sit here and say I cover Lio Convoy too much, the dude is a locale and doesn't know when to stop to use logic because he literally fucking doesn't. He literally doesn't. This guy is absolutely insane with like some of the points that he makes when he sits there and says, I am within my legal right to copyright strike Cato, somebody that barely has 100 subs, based on a recorded Discord call that was posted on YouTube. Yeah, you're a fucking locale. Your logic is out the window. And so then I add, I will cover him as long as he does shitty behavior. As soon as he stops, I will stop covering him because that's literally, see, Cato just says I just hit 100 subs because literally, Lio can't help himself. And I've said it before. I've said it before on my channel. As soon as Lio stops with the drama, stops doing the Rin calls or stops doing fucking calls or trying to get revenge or whatever. Why did Goblin delete this post? Anyways, I'll whatever. As soon as Lio stops that shitty behavior, stops being a locale, and just sticks to minds his own fucking business and just sticks to his fucking toys and sticks to like, I don't know, fucking Thundercats or whatever, like freaking, or I don't know. You stick to your fucking hobby and just be quiet and make content and don't play into the fucking drama. That's when people like me will disappear. If you stop your locale behavior, we will stop covering the locale. But until then, you do shit like this. Like I was this past week, I was super focused on work. I wasn't even paying attention to half the shit that was happening on the internet. Right? Then he has to like do shit like this. He has to go and strike people. And it's like, bro, oh my God, when is there ever a time where you just stop? Stop. For the love of God, stop. Hi, Vader. Vader's in the room. Vader wants a treat, guys. Vader like fucking busted down the door. It's so cute. Now he's laying by me. So funny. Okay, anyways. Actually, boyfriend's on the phone, so let me go stop. And it's just like, bro, like if you just stop with the shenanigans, if you stop with the drama, you just mind your own business, make your fucking toys and release videos, do fucking Miku month again, then I will stop covering you. But when you do stuff like this, when you go and copyright strike people, or when you go and interact with people and fight with people, I will cover you. I will laugh at you. I'll criticize you until you shut up. I will keep going. Okay. I'm very much a stubborn person, very stubborn. I'm a very driven individual. My determination will outlast you, Lio Convoy. Okay. So I highly suggest after this whole copyright strike drama is done, move on and just make toy content. And if you can't, do not be surprised if you see another video about me or another video from me about you. Okay. I've already said it at the end of the Sasu live stream. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you, chat? What did I tell you? I said that we would be here again because there's going to be more drama that Lio has to cause because he can't help himself. He's a locale. He's a locale. And locales can't help themselves. Locales don't have any kind of self-awareness whatsoever. So then, the poser got suspended. So go follow the poser. So then, bigger creators are catching wind of this. Megan, I don't watch him. But he's like, I don't know. He's a commentary person. I like some of his videos. I don't dislike him, but bigger creators are starting to take notice. So it's like, Lio, you didn't help yourself. You did not help yourself in this situation. So then Omegon tweets, flagging like this is done solely to erase another from the platform. It is a cowardly thing to do when conversation, polite discourse, and negotiations could have taken place, or a fucking privacy strike. The victim could have, on their own volition, advocating for themselves, could have privacy struck Cato, and nobody would have an issue with it. No one would have an issue with it. But no, Lio the locale has to involve himself in situations that completely don't involve him and copyright strike people. I'm sick and tired of this dude. I'm sick and tired of covering this guy. He's just so fucking dumb. He's just stupid. Like, bro, just mind your own fucking business and just make toy content, okay? Go fucking read the audiobooks that you're reading on your channel. Thunderdome, Thundercat audiobooks, okay? Go mind your own fucking business and do that shit, okay? I can't stress it enough. I literally can't. Literally can't. So then, Cato posts this screenshot, and it's a letter from YouTube that says, "Hi, Evil Canadian 6969. Good news. Lio Convoy," I don't like saying his first and last name. Although it's public, I don't like saying it. "Lio Convoy has just released their copyright claim on your video." And it's the further call. "This means your copyright strike has been resolved unless Lio Convoy is still claiming on other videos included in the strike. Check your account standing." Right? Lio, if you know what's good for you, you should retract the other copyright strike. You freaking idiot. And if you freaking decide ever to attempt to copyright strike Kumo because Kumo has those calls uploaded, we're going to have issues, Lio. We're going to have problems. Okay? Okay, my dude? So I highly advise you. I'm going to be friendly this one time. I highly advise you stop with the drama, move on, move on, make your toy content, go fucking read your fucking, go make fucking audiobooks, go have fucking bedtime story in your fucking Discord, mind your own business and stop with the drama. Okay? Because as soon as you stop, I stop. But if drama further continues and I still see shenanigans from you, then I will continue. I'll laugh at you and I'll criticize you until the cows come home. And again, my determination outlasts yours. I'm a very stubborn individual, Lio. You don't want to test the waters because I will win this one. Okay? Fuck off. Stop copyright striking people.